If you're just joining us and haven't seen the Discord, I recorded the second part of the Nuzlocke, about 45 minutes of it, with my mic muted. So I'm now streaming it to Bolty on Twitch while recording it. So this is probably going to cause all new sorts of problems. But I can at least speed up the emulator and get through this part that we've already seen at super speed, just to catch up to where we need to be. Luckily, it doesn't re-randomize everything. Once you've got the seed, starting a new game doesn't actually change anything. The only question is if running all of this stuff at the same time will cause the emulator to wig out. But the sprites are cool here, so that's good. And we'll look at Cute Cute Meryl again. And I'll try not to just blast through this when we actually get to where we need to be, which is now, so I can stop the music from going crazy. Well, I'll get through Elm talking. The music go crazy again. Pokemon. Yay! Elm. Pokemon. We've been here. Everybody remember that? And we'll find that Porygon, Entei, and Dratini are all still here. So that's at least good. I'm gonna go over my other screen here so I can see the chat for Twitch so I can look at Volty. Interactive episode. I call it an episode apparently now because I'm a Twitch streamer, YouTuber man. But I'm gonna feel like a broken record, but at least you haven't heard it. According to the lovelies, we've got the battle between Porygon and Dratini. Entei's out of the running, just by my own rules. It was a tight race. One for the ages. But sorry, Rich, you were beaten out by one, and we're gonna be starting again here with Dratini. I don't know anything about Dragon-type Pokemon. I feel like they're rare, or they were rare in like the first gen and second gen when I played. So that could cause problems with Dratini's lifespan. But hi, Rich. So now you're all just gonna watch it live. So I'm recording this for my purposes, apparently, and maybe Josh. But we're going with the Dratini, and hopefully my lack of Dragon-type matchups doesn't bite me in the butt later. And I mentioned I had ideas for what to do for the names for the Pokemon. And for the starter, need to give them all nicknames, but I have decided to honor the first contribution to the Nuzlocke from the lovely boys, lovely pals, by naming this Dratini Jeshams, in honor of Josh. And this female Dratini named Jeshams will forever, until possibly its inevitable death, honor Josh's contribution. So thank you for that. And you can probably divine from that the rest of the team will be named after subsequent boys as well. So there's Jeshams. And of course that's the name I want to give. Why would I ever question that? How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? Not at all. You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, which it inevitably will, you can heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is just past Cherry Grove City. Go a little north past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, John. And then this man will interrupt me. I had some witty banter that this guy surprised me. That I was like, oh, we'll start our adventure. And then this guy just walks up and interrupts me immediately. But I do appreciate it because he gives us the posh, which came in handy and will hopefully come in handy again. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think your Pokemon is in danger, which I will be doing a lot of in the Nuzlocke, probably out of panic for losing my lovely, lovely boys. Here is Lyra flaunting her Meryl. Jon, so you picked Dratini. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. Always gotta talk to Mama. I'm never gonna remember to turn around and make Jushams happy, or whoever is following me. But I'll do it once, right now, and just confuse him. Her, I guess. But I did some exploring. Pokemon Josh version. I did some exploring of the town and realized that I'm not sure how this works, but to get to the other region, I don't even remember what it's called. I think you need Surf. And I don't know if I'm going to end up with any Pokemon that know Surf. So if we get that far, I may have to just like get an HM slave for the sole purpose of allowing me to continue the game if that doesn't happen. But we'll find out if we cross that bridge, if we need to. So this is an interesting point. It happened again. Like, I got interrupted by these people saying these things. Like 3 times in a row. Just interrupting me. And apparently I forgot to talk to Mom, which is why she's yelling at me. When I was going to comment about an interesting thing that was just about to happen, I get shoved off. Yes, I know that's my house. Into some dumb conversation. Where she gives us the Pokegear. How exciting. Which is basically only useful for the map. I don't think I'm probably ever going to do the phone calls, and I'll probably spend more time on these conversations in the future, just that I spent 45 minutes just about 30 minutes ago going through it all. I'm kind of speed running a little bit. And also those 45 minutes, I barely got through anything. So I don't want to make these too long, probably. And now we can get to the interesting part. That is... Oh my god. How did I forget it was going to happen again? Oh my god. Literally at the same part. These people just keep getting in my way. Give you my number. Yes, thank you. Please let me go to the grass. Oh boy. The interesting part in Route 29, and just these first few beginning routes with this Nuzlocke, is that you kind of get a little bit of a preview of the possibilities of the Pokemon you might be able to get as your first encounter and add to the team. Because you don't yet have your Pokeballs, so it doesn't really count. Obviously, you don't have a first encounter if you can't get it. So for this route and the one north of Cherry Grove, you kind of get a sneak preview of what's possible on these 2 routes, and then everything after that is just the first encounter. So going in here, I obviously kind of know. I probably don't know all of them, the possibilities, but it'll be new for you. Seviper was one of the ones that I did see. That would be fine. I haven't played with Seviper. I don't know if it evolves. I don't think it evolves. If anything, it's a evolved version already. But ho-hum, it wouldn't be anything too great. Thank you, Josh. This hopefully real version with audio, I'll upload this little section to YouTube sometime tonight. and then continue on from there. So I didn't realize that Rap did damage when I was doing this earlier. I thought we had 3 moves that didn't do damage, and I was kind of wondering how we were going to deal with that. But turns out we had one, so that's cool. So I'm going to just try and blast through this with the very low damage. The Rap. That's one joke I had during the original recording when the Survivor was fighting me and used Rap against me, and I was using Rap against it. It was the Rap battle. So, take it or leave it. I don't know if this thing has evolved, but something with these randomizer runs is that the evolved Pokemon still kind of give appropriate XP. That's not the word I was looking for, but to that evolved version, even if they're level 2. So it can kind of be nice to lessen the grind a little bit, but you need to also balance that with not over-leveling, which can theoretically be an issue as well. But once we get more than just one Jushums on the team, hopefully just the diversity and maybe turning off EXP share if needed will take care of that on its own. So one of our boys we could potentially have is Seviper there. And is this the way? Yeah. See if we get any others on the way to Cherry Grove. I would be surprised if we didn't get at least one. Maybe not. Oh, okay. This game loves trolling me. And there's another Sviper. I might honestly leer this thing. I don't know if that actually would make this more efficient to lower the defense a little bit. I think Rap is a physical attack, just from the fact that it doesn't seem like magic. Oh, nice. Attack missed. And part of the reason I'm trying to also speed through this is because I am doing the video at the same time. And now I'm going to have to double check that it actually is doing it. Otherwise, I'll have the multiverse of Jon Nuzlocke's where I stream this apparently one time, and then I go back and re-record it for a third time maybe if it doesn't work. So that would be great. So I'm trying to get back to where I was a little bit efficiently. Now you'll see my health is at 4 here, but I'm not freaking out. Just as another note that the Nuzlocke technically hasn't started until you get the Pokeballs, which I never even got to a little bit earlier. Though I was healing Dratini anyway with potions, because I felt like if I blacked out, is that still a wipe? I feel like probably not, but then I didn't want an asterisk on it, so I might continue with that. So, maintain a little bit of the mystery of the first route. I saw a bit more variety, got a few more encounters when I was doing this earlier, so I know a little bit more of what's there. But you only saw the one, so will it be Seviper or will it end up being something else? Who knows? And now the old man will give us the running shoes. Rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. And back in my day, we fought with sticks and hoops, not little animals. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then, follow me. I don't have a choice. Old man too fast. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that you weren't wearing your Air Jordans. I'll try to keep things as slow as possible. Try keeping up. Here's the Pokemon Center. Also the graveyard, when, probably, somebody is so unfortunate as to faint. Pokemart, basically just the potion store, potion seller. And the next route that we will be visiting shortly. And as the old man goes to wash his gamer girl feet, we'll wrap up this tutorial that nobody's ever asked for. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. My favorite. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Jon received the running shoes from Guide Gent. Touch the sprint button to do the thing. I also don't know how to sprint other than just clicking on it here, which I made fun of before. Like, why would you ever click on it when you could press the button? But I don't know which thing it's bound to, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But luckily, the sprint is actually just a toggle, even just pressing that. So, yeah. Hey, buddy. The Herm cameos are real. He's a good guy. I forget what I said before I saw the Herm comment. But we'll keep it moving. I also think I went around looking for items here, but I didn't find anything too crazy. Well, anything at all. But another preview, as it happens again that I forget they interrupt you because you can't leave a town, apparently, without leaving. The map card is helpful, though, especially on these Nuzlockes where I forget which route I'm on, or which I've been to, especially like going through caves. When the route is before and after and still continues and we feel like it's a new area, but I don't want to double up on Pokemon per the Nuzlocke rules, so it's actually helpful to check it out. So thank you, old man. That's actually, the old man, he gets a bad rap, but he gives you the shoes, he gives you the map. It's kind of useful. I did not heal. It's not a big deal, but I'm also probably going to run from this thing just so I don't die. Because I just want it to be 100%. Nothing bad about it. So I'm going to run. And then go to the Pokemon Center to save some money. Quick double back. Though that Scory? Oh, I missed the thing. I'm sure we'll run into it again. I don't remember what it's called. That Scorpion boy is one of the possible encounters on the second route. I think that thing and Seviper are probably both poison, so I wouldn't want them both. But it's probably unlikely for that to happen anyway. Alrighty. Now let's see what more we can get up to. On Route 30. Ooh, this is one I didn't see. I don't know how to evolve Onix into Steelix, or if it's even possible in this game. It might be by trading. So that would be impossible, given the rules, and given that I'm using an emulator that I don't think you can trade with anyway. You might be able to cheat it, but if I end up with Onix, maybe I'll look into it. It might be an item you give him, like the shiny pebble, but this is probably going to take forever. With Onix having, I think, one of the highest defenses ever, so I'll try to whittle him down a little bit with Leer. Nice. Get him, Joshums. I feel like 3 Leers is probably close enough. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, all right. I don't think we're doing that. That was 3 Leers, and it did maybe 2 damage. Okay. That would take forever. If it's our encounter, I'll have to whittle him down probably. But I don't want to wait that long, and I don't think anybody else does either. Didn't see this one either. Quilava would be dope. I think we all know Quilava would be dope. Kind of appropriate for this gen if we were able to get Cyndaquil 2, as it were. I don't really know what he evolves into, Quilava. I'm sure I would recognize it when it happened, if it happened, but off the dome, I don't know. Let's paralyze him for the heck of it. Still uses tackle like a jerkus. Yeesh, crit. And I know it probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna use a potion. I really don't want to black out. Smoke screen. Is that just accuracy? Yeah. So, the two that I've seen... maybe I won't even mention it. Maybe I'll just keep it. Keep it a mystery. I was gonna say the two that I've seen this time are something related to the others, but, we'll keep it a mystery. Joshums, no. Did paralyze him, though. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Josh. I'm gonna need you to get it together a little bit, though. I understand you've been smoke screened, but... Joshums! We got places to be. Thank you. Okay. Level 6. I wonder when Dratini learns moves. I feel like he evolves really late. I feel like maybe he evolves into... Oh man, I don't even know the other name. Dratini? Drat. Oh, that's embarrassing. I don't think I'm gonna remember it. He evolves into the bigger blue snake at a normal time, but I feel like Dragonite takes forever, maybe? I don't know. Wow, I can't believe I don't remember what that's called. Found a stick. Oh yeah! So all of these items on the ground are randomized, so it can be anything. And I was very proud that I knew what this stick actually was. It is the leak that Farfetch'd holds, and is only really... I think this only is usable by Farfetch'd. And it ups his crit ratio. So I know that, but I don't know what the second evolution of this thing is called. Explain that one. And then I also tried to get that berry before I had the thing. The case, which this guy gives us. Are they berries? They're nuts. I don't know. People usually come to my home looking for the Pokemern's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? It's just kind of fine with you coming in at any time and taking his apricorns. I don't have any apricorns. Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. I really like this. I don't know if they have this Pokeball crafting mechanic in other generations. I feel like maybe it fell off for a while and then they brought it back or something, but I thought this was fun. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be, so I'm so happy that I'll give this to you. And then the apricorn box. We'll see if I ever remember to actually craft things, but I think it's fun. And then pick up this greenie. It's a Gurn Apricorn. Is it Apricorn or Apricorn? Does it matter? And then there's another item here that we did get to without another encounter. I don't remember what this one was. Red Scarf. So that... There's the little onion man. The red scarf I think is cool for the sole reason that I think putting like a karate headband on a Dratini would be cool. But it also apparently, if you are in the Pokemon contest, what's it called? Pageant? Pokemon pageant? I think maybe that's what it is. It boosts the cool stat. It doesn't really do anything apparently. But I'll give it to Jushams, because in my mind I can imagine him wearing a red headband, even though it doesn't show it there. If this was Let's Go, it probably would. And we are just about to Mr. Pokemon's house. That's cool too. Ain't nobody got anything against Growlithe. Does he evolve by trading? This is just a journey of discovery for me. I don't know anything about Pokemon, apparently. Even less than I thought. For some reason, I feel like he's special. And, like, maybe I wouldn't even be able to evolve him into Arcanine. But he's dope. Nobody would say no to the Fire Dog. I'll Thunder Wave him. Nice. Well done, Jushams. I don't think that's an auto-paralyze, but I feel like he's gotten it on the first try whenever we've used it. Bite might hurt. Might have to potion up. Potion up, potion out. Kind of has a rabbit mouth. More than like a dog. Is Hearn back there? No. Oh god, what happened there? Whoops. Again, I don't think it really would matter if I blacked out, but for my own self-respect, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm trying to Pokeball this thing. Whoops. Luckily, at this point, it's a full heal. That is something I've come to realize talking and doing this. Not paying 100% attention. So, between my lack of Pokemon knowledge and that, it's not unlikely that I'm just going to be doing something... Thanks, Growlithe. Doing something dumb, and then just clicking mindlessly and not realize, and then die to some super effective ability or crit. So probably stay tuned for that. That's one thing that could be bad if we get Growlithe here when we have our Pokeballs as the first encounter. If he uses Growl and just leaves, then we wouldn't get anything for this area, which would be sad, not only for not getting anything, but because we didn't get Cool Boy Growlithe. And speaking of that, is my health okay? That's fine. Not making a ton of prog here. Alright, so this thing. Score-uppy. Not entirely memorable, I'll be honest. Don't know if this is an evolution. I feel like it probably evolves to a bigger Scorpion than I've seen. Probably Bug-type, maybe Poison-type. Not Growlithe, not Cyndaquil 2. Whatever that's called. Tyrannosaurus. Oh, man. This is a bad idea. This thing looks like it has armor, so maybe Leer will help. Stumbling my way through a Nuzlocke. When you talk about it, you realize how little you know when you know nothing. When I did these earlier, I felt like, I had a decent grasp of it. Apparently not. So I don't know if in this game that poison, like when you're out of combat, when it ticks down when you're walking, if it takes you down to 1 or 0. But if it's 0, that could be also dangerous if I don't have antidotes. Could get stuck. So, buy antidotes. poison sting from this boy. Hurt by poison, getting pretty low. Should probably use a potion. Don't want to use a potion. Keep going to Pokeballs. Because A, it's eating into my potion supply. And B, it's just taking more time, but honor. Don't think I'll probably be spending money on a ton of things. Don't need a lot of Pokeballs, so my Pokeball budget will swing to potions probably. That said, I want to be sure I have enough to catch things on the first try without having any problems there. Because that's valuable assets I don't want to lose. This will get a little bit more interesting when we have a bit more diverse team, or when we have more than one move. But we'll be getting there fairly soon. Boom. Nothing but net. Nothing but Dreshams. Nothing but rap. Okay. We can't get there. Destax. Mothman. This was one of the ones that I did see, so 2 bug types, I believe. If that other thing is a bug, it looks like a bug. That thing's definitely a bug. On this route. And then we've probably seen most of the things. I don't imagine there's many more than 5 that can spawn here. I've realized I don't have enough wraps to kill this thing. Yeah, that's the bag. So I guess I'm just going to run away. Because I don't have any PP ups right now. And we don't have any other damaging moves. As I say that, there's another one. Persian. Pretty good, quick. That helps. Especially playing in set mode, which I think I actually need to go back to, because I had to reset. Because I didn't save or something? I don't remember. It's quick, which is helpful, because with set battle mode, not being able to switch before your opponent sends out another Pokemon, having things with like quick attack where you can like guarantee some damage before your opponent goes can really help finish out some stuff. So, not anything mind-blowing, but not bad. I'd rather have it than the bug types. And I also can't kill this. I keep going to the bag. Can't kill this with 3 wraps, so we're dipping out of this one as well. Right into Mr. Pokemon's place. Oh, you must be John. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. I'm like some kind of Aussie or something. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. I don't know if this egg is randomized. I would lean towards almost assuredly being randomized, but I'm not sure. I also don't know if I'm going to use it. It feels like this is the same area as the route. Also feels like a gift Pokemon, so I probably won't. But it'll be cool to see what hatches out of it, I guess. Because I don't think it's going to be Token P. So put the mystery egg. A friend of mine told from... I didn't know how to pronounce this either earlier. Ekrutique. What is Ekrutique? Is that a region? Gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought the Dingo Babies might be able to tell you what this is. He's the best when it comes to Pokemon research evolution, you bloody wanker. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, you should have some rest, thank you, because I can't do any damage right now. And there's old Professio. I don't remember what Oak was. I think he was just another generic old man. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're John! I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm. So I waited here. Professor... Scene direction. What's this? A rare Pokemon, I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon and care... Nope. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah. You seem to be dependable. Would you like to help me out? I'm not going to help you out, incidentally, because my Pokedex is going to consist of about 20 at most. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex. Not a chance. But I stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod. Cool city. Love it. It's got that, like, raffle thing. Lottery thing. It's awesome. For my usual radio show, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. Alrighty. So this is where I ended. It happened again. This is where I was going to end last time, but then he interrupted me again, and then I forgot about it again, and he interrupted me again. So, Professor Elm, I feel like it was another generic old man, as all professors are. Hello, John. It's a disaster. Oh, it's just terrible. What should I do? Oh, no, get back here, please. Okay. This is where I ended the last one. Because I felt like I'd been going longer, which I think I sped through this only maybe 5-ish minutes faster. But it's probably a fairly appropriate place to stop now as well. I kind of want to get back to Cherry Grove, but given that you've watched this long, and you're probably 2/3 to all of the people who will watch the video version, it doesn't really need to go much more than this. Josh maybe will catch the tail end of it. And then hopefully we can get in the next 15 minutes of game time into where we're actually catching some more stuff. So it's a bit faster and a bit more dynamic gameplay. But for those of y'all on YouTube, thanks for watching.